Carter Karels was brought to you by Bull Rush, our new partners revolutionizing the sports betting scene. Enter our free contest for a shot at real cash prizes this week. I'm telling you guys, it's this week. It's free. There's no strings attached. Just sign up. You get $100,000 virtual bankroll, and you just make college football picks. It's pretty sweet. You pick overs, unders, parlays, spreads. It's pretty wild. At the end of the contest, the person that makes the most money betting and shows that they know the most ball wins a cash prize. It's easy. Just go sign up. Go on our Twitter. We've been tweeting about it. Go sign up. The contest is this week. Don't wait. Sign up today. Go make some money. Bull Rush.
Wow, bro. Did you practice that at home?
Extra Bull Rush at the end was a nice touch on that.
That's the
Rush.
company. Yeah.
No, I know. Let's talk Heisman, boy.
All right. Okay, yeah, let's just talk Heisman. So all of our picks, we have Tom. Tom, did you actually take Marcel or did you change that?
No. I actually have Marcel. I changed it from Matier.
All right, we're all behind you then. Cowdog has Dante Moore. Shrek has Fernando Mendoza. Philly has Castellanos. That's out of the case. I had Lenore Sellers / Marcel. We're going to get rid of Sellers.
You still have Lenore Sellers.
No, because I didn't want to jinx Marcel, but I was saying I wanted Marcel.
Okay, well, you didn't do it. You must make a formal selection. If
so
you
now
like.
you're done, dude. You're it's
you
after
have
we
your
sit, you're fucked, bro. You're out.
Okay, so the only one that's really still up, it's just Tom versus Shrek.
That's right. The true ball knowers. You're welcome, Colin Klein.
Big true ball knowers.
I need to make a request to everybody who's listening, who's online, a reminder that the Heisman is a media award. We'll say this every fucking week. You guys have the power to win Marcel Reed the Heisman. Right now, it's really up for grabs. Ty Simpson's playing great. I will give him that. Diego Pavia is exciting. Fernando Mendoza is leading a good team. Marcel Reed seems to be the fit for electric Heisman quarterback that everybody remembers and everybody likes on social media. We get the talking heads going. Marcel can win Heisman, and that will propel our program forward. So let's push this. Everybody, when you get a chance, push the narrative. Marcel Reed, propaganda.
We need to get some edits out there. You TikTok editors, we need you on this stat. Like, turn it from like Johnny Manziel holding the Heisman Trophy, like edit Marcel in there.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's fantastic.
That's the push.
All right, that was it. That was all I wanted to say. Like, we're just going to be public service announcement. Like, I want to take it on. Everybody on our team is taking this on as AgKnocks. Is like, if we remember what happened when Marcel Reed won Heisman, I want AgKnocks to be a part of that.
Oh, that's facts. Plus, Tom just invented Photoshop. Just crazy. Good for you.
Send us Marcel Reed Heisman content. Quote tweet it. We're going to do the daily post. I started the daily post of, day 3 of posting Marcel highlights until he gets invited to New York. Blow that shit up, guys. We can make this happen. All right, buckets of the week.
Is that the ad now?
Yeah.
All right. Let me find it. Hold on. Buckets of the Week is brought to you by Underdog Sports, the ultimate destination for fantasy sports fans. Ready to get in on the action? Sign up today with code AgKnocks and play just $5 to score $50 in bonus funds. That's right, $5 gets you in the game with a huge boost. Join the fun, draft your team, and start winning with Underdog Sports. Head to their app or website now and use code AgKnocks, all caps, to claim your $50 bonus. Last week, we won with lower than 75.5 Justin Jefferson receiving yards. That's because Wentz's ass. And lower than 220.5 Marcel Reed passing yards because he went over 100 running, with the caveat that it would be because he would run a lot because we know ball. Sick. The AgKnocks Underdog higher lower pick of the week, this is non-financial advice, is Jonathan Taylor touchdown, A-Chain touchdown, and Micah Parsons sack. And that's a 2.73x multiplier.
Wow.
Never seen somebody sound out an ad read, but that was very impressive work. Attaboy.
It was in parentheses, bro. It was in parentheses. I had to say it like it was in parentheses.
For sure.
Because we had to say why we faded Marcel, because it was like a positive thing. All right, so standings as they stand right now. Shrek's lost 2 in a row. He's at 7-2. He picked OU -4.5 against Ole Miss. I have won 3 in a row, or 3 points in a row. I took the alt line, A&M -9 against LSU. I was confident. that we were going to kill them. I didn't know it was going to go that way, but I'm cool with it. Felt good about the matchup. Dub, second place, 6-4. Cowdog is at 3-5. He won his unnecessary money line like he always does. Auburn money line versus Arkansas. So he's in third place. Billy is in fourth place at 1-6. He took Alabama -12. Took an L there. If you go back and listen, it was exactly what we said was going to happen. Tom is at 1-7, just having a horrific season. Arkansas -9 was his pick. Was an alt line pick. Took a fat L. Taylor Green was so bad. Like, what the fuck was that? He threw like 4 picks in like 6 plays. Did you watch?
It's just because I bet on him, bro.
Probably. And then Cleat took Mississippi State +7.5 against Texas. And then he also told us to take UCLA like +24 against Indiana, and they lost by like 50. So that was Bucks of the Week. So, Tom, you're going to kick us off as you always do.
As you always do. You going to tolerate that, Tom?
I have to, bro. I don't know what to do, man. It's there for the taking.
Do it.
Florida money line.
Oh, you did it. I was about doing it. I don't hate it, to be honest. I feel like they might come out galvanized with the new coach
exactly.
off the bye week.
Yep.
All right,
That's
Billy.
you're just begging for a rivalry game. Like, please give me any type of. That's crazy. I'm tempted to take an alt line since apparently that's a thing now.
Go for it.
No.
That's
it's not.
complete
It was only
bullshit.
last week. It was only
Oh
last
yeah, okay, great.
Yeah. What?
No, that's all right,
Jack,
Tom.
you agree?
I see you trying to get the 2-pointer, and that's fine. That's fine because you're taking an L. I'm just gonna keep building my way out of this basement here, building my way out, and I'm gonna go Oklahoma +3. I think they're due. I think they have had some tough losses. I think Tennessee has escaped some narrow wins. I think
+3.5.
No, I'm looking at my book right now. It says +3 -110, so it's not doing anything rash.
I was going to give it to you, but okay.
That is one of the stupider things I've ever done. Yeah, you're right. It is 3.5. I was thinking it's the other way. That's all I got. Put
So I'm
3.5,
going off
please.
ESPN. Oh, man. Okay. We didn't get one from Cowdog or Shrek.
Give him a loss though. Give Cowdog a loss.
What should we give Cowdog?
No, there's no. I've got a lucky pass because y'all changed it. There's no buy
No.
like you couldn't make it. Picks. No, Tom, you're gonna have to deal with your losses, bro, and that is what it is.
Stop
trying to
trying to
stab
make
at.
me face my actions.
It's what does the heart want, or what is?
Well, you're always so
brain?
fucking dramatic.
Well, there's so many choices, bro.
Make a pick and shut up, bro.
All right, we're gonna
For real.
go.
What's your thought process? Let it out.
We're gonna go Vanderbilt alt line -4.5.
No way. No.
I
No.
knew that was probably coming.
All right. Because we can get majority on this, we're adding in a rule.
No, I thought all line was only last week. That's what you just said, Wex. Actually,
I didn't
Right.
say that.
I heard you. It's recorded.
And you can't do that either. There's a new rule that if you're going to take an alt line, it has to push a team at least 6.5 points as well as a favorite.
I think it should be 10 points. It should be a 10-point alt line.
Damn,
This is 6.5-point alt line.
Jesus. I would have won last week with the 10-point alt line too. If you want me to change it, I will.
Yeah.
You're getting feisty, Billy.
10-point alt line is what it should be. You can't just be like, oh, they're going to win by a touchdown.
Oh, yeah.
2
Don't
points.
forget an underdog to take the Bryce Young under passing yards, over interceptions, and over sack yards, and under QPR.
Am I staying with my pick, or do I have to pick something else?
No, just saying. It's fine. That's all right.
I would like that to happen. You can have it.
Okay, cool. Cringe Fest. What do we got?
This is a good one. I think this has been a long time coming, and I think it's a moment that none of us have really ever expected to happen. But now that A&M is young, cool, kind of some swaggy uniforms, adding quarterback. This actually, I take that back. This happened in 2012 and 2013, and then he was immediately undone the second Johnny left. Was people are saying, wait, like, what if A&M is kind of cool? Like, I think the tweet was like, people always say we love college football because of all the pageantry and all the traditions and everything that, goes into putting together Saturday football. But then the team that leans into it the most, A&M, and is essentially like unafraid of the clowning, for better or for worse, is clowned the most. So
right.
I think it's crazy to see the turnaround, but fellas, are we cool again? Is that
I
happening?
think so, but I would also make an argument that like all like the people who appreciate, not like in the gay way, but like the people who make fun of it but still appreciate it would get pissed if it got taken away. Like the yell
I
leaders are,
think
you
that
know, like
I was just gonna say I think good football makes anyone cool because being good at football is cool. That's pretty much it. Like if you can make cool like edits with your team colors and stuff, you're gonna be cooler. If you have cool players coming by that are confident and can back it up, you're gonna be cool. If you have a cool coach that seems like a badass, you're gonna be cool.
But I'm not scared of the yell leader at the softball game anymore. I'm not scared of it. I'm not. It
Yeah,
wouldn't
because we're good
affect
at
me at this
football.
point.
We can just be like, we're good at football. Fuck you.
Send a Marcel Reed gift back, immediately cooked. It's over.
Yeah. My God, this can go so well and so poorly still.
dude, oh my God, we're still 8-4. I forgot. Shit.
Absolutely. But this is, at some point, it was going to turn into the LeBron meme of can't believe this is my life. That could be
You
us.
knock on wood right now.
Even if we go 8-4, I still wouldn't believe it's my life, but I wouldn't be smiling. That's fair.
I have a cringe fest.
Go ahead, sir.
So the 6-7 thing, I know it's been going on for a while, but it was kind of like only online for me for the longest time. And then it started like bleeding into real life where I was like hearing it and seeing it. And I'm just like, I don't want it. I don't want this at all. But yeah, like this morning we were walking the dogs and this dude's riding a bike with his kids to school and he passes by me and he goes 6-7. And I was like, what? And then he circled back around and looked at me again and did 6-7. And I was like, this is like a 56-year-old man on a bike. I
I
don't
think
like
it's dead. I think it's dead then. I may not know all the trends, but I could certainly identify the death of a trend. And that's what that looks like.
Yeah, we're closer to the end.
I would agree. It's definitely close to the end. I don't know if y'all saw the video of the San Diego State kid. Total douche. The craziest video ever. It's like this sideline. She's not a sideline reporter, but she's like reporting live from a stadium. And the kid is wasted. And he like says like, oh, 6-7. And then like it escalates to the point where he's like literally screaming it in her ear. She cooked. Continued going the entire way, but like legitimately the dude is screaming it so loudly in her ear, probably 5 or 6 times. No one's laughing. Everyone's like, damn, bro, you're kind of scaring the hose out here.
Cringe.
And I don't know. I think Tom's right. I think it could be the end.
Would love that. Tom,
Is
do you
that
have
occurring to you on a more frequent basis than what you're saying there?
Yeah. Jack, what's going on in your neighborhood?
Well, I
I'm trying
saw
to cling to your ideas, you know?
the last episode of South Park was about the 6-7 thing, and I kind of learned more about it. And then after that, I started like seeing it more, and it just really started to bother me. And I feel like, how is Cowdog not coming on getting peeved about 6-7? How is that not
That
happening?
is the perfect what's people. Dude, most of our listeners nowadays probably have never heard a what's peeping.
Right.
No, but I genuinely don't think he would ever come into contact with that. Like, there's no, unless it's his brother. I will say another cringe fest quick about Cowdog. We're texting Cowdog's brother. He's a bitch ass LSU fan. So we were clowning him after the game. And I asked him to send me a picture of him touching bitches, or he's, send me a picture of him touching Cowdog. I pissed myself, dude. I was absolutely dying. So shouts out to Liam. Good work,
Dude,
man.
one thing I will say about Cowdog's little brother, he's like, I was afraid. Like, I had all the leverage in the world, still slightly afraid to talk shit to him at first. Like, slightly afraid to roast him. Just because you don't know what's going to come back.
He will cook you. Oh, for sure.
So it's also a damn shame that we didn't have Cowdog on for either LSU episode.
Classic.
Yeah.
So I
waiting.
texted Cowdog and Mrs. Cowdog in a group text because I was saying happy birthday to Mrs. Cowdog, and it was that same night.
Wait, hold on. Let's back up. You're scared to text
What do
her
you
1v1,
mean?
bro?
What do you mean, Mrs. Cowdog?
Well, my Mrs. Agjack was also in the group text too. It was one of those things where it was like, we're both like notified.
I thought this was gay, bro.
Was
Anyways,
that an existing? Hold on, there's important context.
no,
Was
it
that an
wasn't. It
existing
was not.
chat?
It was not existing.
So y'all group texted.
Yeah, it was
Happy
just
birthday.
friendly. There's not much to be said about this. It's
Billy,
not-
do your wife and me and my wife have a group text? Oh wait, fuck, we do. Shit.
We do.
Never
bro.
mind.
We
Never
do.
mind.
But no, like I think for Tom Ag's wife's birthday, I would text her 1v1. I'd be like, yo, happy birthday, big bro. That's it.
Well, I used it as an opportunity to make fun of Cowdog because we hadn't heard from him all night. Which
Questionable.
which was my entire point of bringing this up. She was telling me, she said, no, Cow Dog never roots for LSU. Cow Dog hates LSU. And I was like, all right. And I
That's
just,
when you know she's lying.
all I did
Yeah.
was, I just did the cap emoji on her message, and that was where we left it.
Your cap emoji? The hat. Okay.
The cap.
Any of you ever call it like a cap? Be like, oh, I need to get my cap.
No.
I've never said that ever.
Yeah, no, Seb.
Need to get my ball cap. I'll just head out for the bar.
All right, what's cooking?
We all know. Come on, get it off your chest, brother. Talk
right.
us through it.
It's a long conversation to have right now, but people that follow my Twitter know what happened. So I get the nice Wagyu brisket from HEB the night before, planning to overnight smoke that hoe.
I was wondering why it was so expensive. It was a Wagyu brisket?
Yeah, it was.
Oh my God, AgJack,
Yeah.
are you fucking kidding me, bro?
You would,
Your
first of all, but
first
fair.
brisket?
I was not afraid.
You should have been afraid, bro.
No,
Oh
I
my.
was not afraid. I wanted a good cut. I also watched a video that was like the better quality meat, the better result. And I was like, I believe that. So I put it in at probably like, I trimmed it, I seasoned it. It looked beautiful. I put it in, took a picture of it, put it on Twitter saying overnight smoke. We're getting ready for LSU. I talked on the pod about how my smoking career has paralleled and Elko's tenure, undefeated, having struggles offensively, defensively, but always coming through. Woke up at about 3 a.m, giant storm. I knew there was a storm coming through and my smoker is electric, or at least plugged in. And I checked to see if the power went out. Power didn't go out. Should have gotten up. Didn't get up. Went back to bed. Woke up at 5:30. Got up. Walked out. Smoker was off. Internal temp 110. Seriously, Googling ChatGPT, Reddit, everything tells you it's in the danger zone. You can't serve this. You can't eat it. Throw it away. You have to throw it away. You have to bite the bullet.
I think that's bullshit.
You can look it up. You think I wanted to throw this fucking brisket away? I was about to
No,
cry.
I'm just like, what do you mean? Like, it makes no sense to me.
If it gets to a certain point of the internal heating process and then it sits for a certain amount of time and you don't know how long it is, it's like the danger zone of bacterial growth. So salmonella, all that type of shit. And then if you cook it,
You
it
should
doesn't
have
matter.
fingered that bad boy, determine what the temperature was.
Well, I did. I had a probe.
But like, if you just keep cooking it, I'm assuming it would kill that.
No, that's
I
the
agree.
thing. It doesn't. If it stays at that internal temperature and you don't know how long it's been, then it's like unkillable if you continue to cook it. This trust me, dude, I was not trying to throw away this brisket. So this is 5:30 in the morning. I read and react. I'm about to cry. I take the brisket. I fucking throw it in the trash. It was the saddest thing I've ever had to do in my life.
That's like punting on your opponent's 40 with like 6 minutes left, bro.
I wouldn't say
Run
that.
the risk it, bro. You gotta risk it. You gotta go for it.
HEB opens at 6 a.m. I get in my car. I haul ass to HEB. I get to HEB and it was like 2008 when the Wii came out. There were like 4 people in front with like their fucking carts up against the glass, like ready to go. And I'm like, what are these people doing here at 6 in the morning? It's a world I've never seen. So anyway, they open the doors. I go in. I consider getting a Wagyu again. And then I'm like, no. Let me cut my losses. I got a regular prime cut that was pre-trimmed to save time because I knew I was against the clock at this point.
Soft.
Ran home, seasoned that bitch, threw it on at 6:38 a.m. and I had to crank it to 275. We could not go low and slow all day like we were planning to, but god damn it, boys, we came out with a product at the end, and it was a beautiful product, as you could see on the AgJack Twitter. Was it perfect? No. Wanted it to melt in my mouth? Didn't really do that, but we got a really, really solid brisket product, and we got it. We served it right at 6:15. So I think that part of my smoking meats parallel to the A&M season was exactly what resulted in A&M starting how they did against LSU and then dominating in the second half, because that's what we did on Saturday.
Respectfully, I'm gonna say that was probably more closely aligned to like the Auburn game of like, it was a tough game. We did get it done. Yes.
No.
Was it perfect? No. Probably probably some things we could clean up in the execution, perhaps, but it's a good win. You know, there's nothing
It
wrong with that.
was not bad for my first brisket. I've seen lots of other first briskets go way worse.
No, I mean I agree, but like you had to feel out the defense. You know, I think there's room for improvement. That's like Marcel without running, bro. That's
Bro, you're still on this.
yeah. No, I will be on that. I'll be on that, bro.
So last thing about this whole situation, because I updated it on my Twitter as the day went along, bro. I don't know if y'all have done this before. You should try doing it. It was the most wholesome Twitter interaction situation I have ever experienced. People were so nice and so supportive of me getting that backup brisket up and running in the final end.
Can you send me the link? I'd like to be toxic on that.
Just go on AgJack Twitter, bro. But it's crazy
Dude, look
how
at
like,
Lincoln Riley. Look what they did to him. Don't lie. It's not a safe place.
no, but it was crazy, dude. It was like everybody, all these A&M fans had like shared experiences, and they all like buy in on like someone smoking a brisket in that process, and they know the pain of losing a brisket. So it was like I don't know. It was the nicest,
love a
most
comeback.
wholesome experience online.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
So
Damn. My what's cooking, I'll make it quick, but at the last of my fall weddings, thank God, they're over. I've survived barely. Had my phone on the table. And we're in Boston. Like nobody there gives a fuck about A&M. I thought initially. Got the phone on the table. We're on the dance floor. The game started at 7:30. Couldn't be worse timing in terms of actually watching the game. Have my phone on the table. Go dance for a song or two. Come back, checking the game, whatever. I end up leaving my phone just face up, going away for a few songs. I come back. Phone is propped up on a drink. Squad is posted up around the phone. The boys are gathered to watch A&M fucking lay pipe. It was honestly was beautiful. Me and a couple other dudes. I think we was like after, I want to say it was one LSU touchdown or something like that. We were losing, but still dominating. 150 bones on the boys. Let's pay for the wedding, part of the wedding gift at least, and made a play. It was dope. So squad got rich, had some free drinks and some fun, and perhaps new fans. Who knows, bro?
that was beautiful.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
I hope your wedding season is over by now.
It is. Thank God.
We got one more.
Tragic.
Dude, it's a football game season or football game day too.
What? Are they not
Yeah,
all?
usually it is.
Well, I mean, like I have a 1-year-old's birthday party this weekend,
That's,
but it's like the bye week, so at least they were considerate, you know.
how is a 1-year-old birthday the same as a wedding? Is this also Nicholas's birthday?
Yes.
Shout out Mason Lane, the homie. He wanted to shout out. He helped with the brisket prep and the brisket process.
You had another man tell you how to cook your meat? Hold
Damn, bro, you let
Press
another
it.
man handle your meat, essentially.
it? Crazy work, bro. Crazy work.
Damn, I would never, bro.
Yeah, I'd let Mason grab my meat, handle my meat, toss it around, whatever he needs to do.
Bro,
You spit on it?
I'd let Marcel twist it, bro.
Yeah, did you see that tweet?
No.
What was the typo? It was Billy Lucci tweeted like, fuck, what was it? He was trying to say Marcel was shaking off picks or something, but he wrote shaking off pickles. I replied, I'd let Marcel shake my pickle any day.
Oh, that was the one thing I meant to say in Cringe Fest is kind of an unpopular take. Well, maybe I just haven't paid close enough attention. But like I saw a full clip of like Marcel talking. Bro is kind of a dork. Kind of sounds goofy as hell, voice-wise. Looks swaggy, nonetheless.
Marcel slander will not be tolerated. You
No,
will
it's
not
not
speak
slander,
about our
bro.
king.
I just didn't know he talked like that.
Terminate him.
Patrick Mahomes talks in a similar way. It just seems, I think, how do I say this? He sounds like a quarterback, bro, in the best way possible.
Can you elaborate on that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Like,
Also, Kirk Herbstreit dropping that like him and Marcel like have known each other for years, and he's like rooting for him. I'm like, shut your bitch ass up, dude.
Dude, you
like,
know it tasted like vinegar. Herb Street having to say that.
like the what?
What?
That was weird.
It's just normalized saying that. It's like, all right, that was weird. Anyways,
All right, War Room. Let's wrap this shit up. It's a long episode. It's bye week though. It's okay. I got all the time to listen to. War Room this week. Things you hate to buy in honor of Brian Kelly. Who wants to go first?
but I feel like we should just elaborate a little bit. Brian Kelly got fired, bro. Scott Woodard's paying another gigantic buyout yet again, which just has to feel so crazy. But I do feel like kind of vindicating in a way. If you're
Dude,
like a big money
they
booster,
roasted us, bro. They deserve it. They roasted us.
no, but like a big money booster to be like, you know what, dude, fuck it, I would pay 10 million for this dude to never coach my team again. Like, I would do it, no problem. And if you got it like that, if you got a couple billion in the bank, like I don't blame you. Get a building named after you to, whatever, deal with Brian Kelly being a flamer. So it's tough.
Who wants to go first?
The 1-1's a tough pick. It's a tough pick.
I'll go first. I'll say toilet paper and paper towels. That like combo of like paper usage where it's like you have to have it in your house at all times, and you're not really anticipating running out, but it's like you got to lock in and like do it, and then it's like there is a difference between cheap toilet paper and not cheap toilet paper. It's very apparent, so you have to like kind of lock in and just bite the bullet and buy the toilet paper.
Jack, I feel like you carry like a roll of like Charmin Ultra Soft in your vehicle for public bathroom appearances.
No, that's wrong.
I did play golf with my buddy a couple weeks ago. I've never seen somebody do this. We're on the 9th green, and he's like, dude, I gotta go wipe my ass. Like, it's just feeling wet in there.
Oh yeah. No, I do that,
I was like, damn,
dude.
bro, are you saying you
No, the freshen up is real, dude. If you have like hairy inner ass and it's like hot out, it's basically like it's like sweat. But then the sweat mixes with like your ass stamp stuff. So you got to go like
Stamp?
pat it down to
Your
feel
This is
better.
stamp?
incredible.
Yeah, dude, it's a nice little freshen up, and it's just like honestly, I didn't start doing it until a couple years ago, and I didn't really know that that was something that was really wrong in my life up until that point.
So we're experienced with this.
I am.
Yeah, that's crazy. Oh, while we're talking about this, fun fact I learned: the skin on your butthole is actually the same skin as the skin on your lips. Crazy. Every time you lick your lips, bro, you're licking your own ass.
Oh.
When you think about it.
In Tom Ag's face, like it literally looked like a butthole. He like squeezed his lip like into a butthole.
Oh, is that what I feel like?
All right, that
All right,
kind
I'll
of
go
makes
next. I'll go next.
looks
Keeping
crunchy.
it perverse. I'm gonna say things I hate buying. I'm gonna go condoms. Shout out to the married folk. Shout out to the homies. Ain't paying for those. That is
This
a
guy's
pain in the
fucked.
ass. Also, no, just more. It's not even really the cost. It's more the experience of buying condoms, of like being like sliding that across the counter and being like, "Sir, I might get pussy sometime in the near future." It's like unclear when, but maybe, perhaps. Weird experience, I think.
Yeah,
Bro, you probably like bought in bulk and had that shit expire on you.
Amazon, bro.
See, but that's like was not a possibility for like the majority of civilization. Like you had to go in the store and buy it like a man. There's no hiding behind Amazon.
Same with
Same
Plan
thing
B.
with Plan B and whatever like ultra wet toilet paper you're using on your delicate lips. Yeah, go ahead, Tom. Let's just move on.
I'm gonna say diapers, and I'd throw diaper wipes in there, but you said paper towels, Jack. But diapers suck, dude. Like whenever you're changing a kid, like they could just like piss everywhere and ruin a diaper. Shit, dude. They could aim towards the stack of diapers, and they're not cheap, dude. It's like $30 for 50, and yeah, man. You just go through a bunch of them all the time. You have to have them.
Yeah,
Yeah, sucks.
baby tax.
See, that's the thing is if you buy condoms, you actually don't ever have to buy diapers. It's crazy
That's
how that works.
good balance.
Preventative measure, you know?
Yep. All right, you got another one.
Make it personal here. It's been a problem. I'm gonna say the 40-ounce Dr. Pepper Light Ice from 7-Eleven on a daily basis.
That's just sad.
Jesus.
That's not
Kidney
gonna
stones
go well.
incoming, bro.
I drink water.
Like no one is gonna be able to relate to that reads the graphic. Like, oh, diapers and a 40-ounce Dr. Pepper.
Dude, I hate buying those. The 40-ounce DPs, bro.
Yeah, we'll just leave it at that. All right,
All right, that was good. That was good, Tom. This is also slightly niche. I hope slightly more relatable, but for those that travel often, for real ball knowers, having to purchase the water bottle post airport security or be forced to drink the mid tap water from the water fountain or just die of thirst until you get the one tiny cup of water on the plane.
Dude, I've had
This
that
bullshit.
from before. Holy shit.
And it's like a $5 bottle of Dasani.
Yeah,
That shit drives me nuts.
that does bother me. Anything that's like slightly more than it should be, where I could have gotten it for a better price earlier, if I was just like, if I was locked in, that bothers me.
Not only could you have got it for a better price, you could have got it for free, probably better from your own home. But they make you pour it out to pass through their bullshit Fugazi checkpoint. Free the water bottles. Allow us to bring water through. Just saying. You say
I mean,
feelings.
I'm fine with it. I don't want another 9. But
I don't know, dude. The water bottles are kind of expensive.
yeah, that's true. All right, last pick, my second pick. I'm gonna go with medicine because think about it, dude. Like whenever you get sick and you know you're getting sick and you can like feel it in your throat or whatever, and you're like, "Fuck, I'm gonna get sick," and then you go check your like cabinet or whatever, and you've got like one Tylenol sinus left or one Mucinex left, and you're like, "All right, let me just pop this and see how I feel by tomorrow," and then you wake up and you're like, "Oh fuck, I'm fully sick now." And then you're fully sick and you still have to go to like Walgreens and like pick up a $30 box of generic Mucinex. That just sucks.
Yeah, I don't have those problems.
I will say it has gotten the worst. The thing that makes that even worse, though, is that they're all behind like the locked thing where you're like, okay, great. Now I have to like wait for like a store associate to like pull up on me so I can get the shit that I just need off the shelf, bro.
And
Like,
you're
what are we
like
talking?
obviously sick, and you're like, are they like ew, gross?
They're definitely Purelling up immediately
Yeah.
after.
100%. And judging.
Yeah, and it's like, oh yeah, you came into the store to buy
Like, who
medicine,
fucking
you
gets sick?
disgusting
You're an
bitch. And I'm
adult.
like, that's literally the whole point of your store. What are we talking about here?
Dude, like I feel like all pharmacists have an attitude.
Expand on that, bro. Speak on who you need to speak on. State your location.
I don't know. Dude, have y'all ever had like a fast pharmacy experience? Have you ever like been like, oh, I'm gonna go to the pharmacy, and you're like, oh, let me just go here in line and not wait 25 minutes just to speak, because no one's doing anything back there. You're just fucking standing there. Everybody's walking around, oh, they're on the phone, but they're not filling anything. There's like a car line of like 19 cars outside in the drive-through. This little grandma who barely speaks fucking English, somebody's abuela's up there, I don't know where she came from, doesn't have insurance, doesn't know how she's gonna pay. It's
Probably
fucking
Mexico.
crazy, dude.
Please,
HEB, my HEB pharmacy locally is actually fantastic.
we'll say of any customer service agents that have felt my wrath the hardest, it is absolutely the pharmacy customer service people. They have been bodied by me for hours. I left one on hold. I literally said, they can't hang up. Fun fact, they're not allowed to hang up on a customer. I left my phone on the call on a charger for 3 hours and bro was still there. I was so pissed, but just left his ass out there cooked.
Dude, all right. Back whenever I used to have it was not customer service, but more sales at a large company. I used to listen to his phone queue. And if it was somebody, it was like a grandma or somebody like, I just need help purchasing one thing and it's small. Bro, immediately transferred to the customer service line. Don't have time to deal with that shit.
You would be a terrible scam artist.
All right, honorable mentions. I have Jimbo Fisher.
Yeah.
Okay, this one might be it might be polarizing. Drinks at dinner. The cocktails at dinner, bro, that's like adding 40 to 60. If you have a significant other, you're adding $40 to $80.
It does suck. Dude, you know what's
Yeah.
crazy? The audacity of some of these fucking restaurants to charge $4 for a soda.
Yeah, and the drinks are just watered down usually. Like you don't even feel them most of the time. It's like
It's
if
like
you keep
4
going,
ounces.
yeah, it's just silly.
I don't know if I feel you on that, but I
No,
mean, it does make it. You go to a dinner like without buying drinks, you're like, wow, that was way cheaper.
It's cheap. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. Another one, honorable mentions. Anything for your significant other?
Jesus.
I cannot relate to that. No, I
No, I'm
personally
not
don't do
gonna
that.
agree there. No.
Yeah, I want to say a new
Mhm.
water bottle, like a
Dude, and a wall or something gay as Stanley. That shit's so stupid.
yeah. When you lose it, inevitably you will lose it. They're just scattered across the earth now. I've probably lost like 5 of mine. Just left them.
Yeah.
Buying the next one is like, oh my god, bro, you got to be kidding me. Here we
Dude,
go.
Yeah.
oil changes.
Oh yeah, I got one today.
Dude,
Terrible.
Damn.
That's like $70 just gone.
It kind of goes for like AirPods. If you lose your AirPods, I've never done that before, but I could see people doing that. And then like, okay, something that I do, you know, those like Magic John screen thing, like screen protectors for your phone, where you like lay them out. It's like if you drop your phone once, you're fucked. You got to order another pack of those, and then you got to like open it and do the whole thing. Sucks.
Actually, that literally just happened to me, and I'm actually very excited to put the new one.
You like putting it on?
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
I
It's like
don't
a
like.
whole.
I've done it like 4 times, and I'm just
Dude,
like,
you don't understand where those came from. Like, you remember the process? My dad, this is a crazy, we'll wrap this up here in a second, but my dad had this guy who ran a kiosk at the Galleria for like 5 years who like would sell screen protectors. Same dude. And he
it's
would
that
give
guy.
a quote lifetime warranty. And my dad like would break his screen protector and he would come right back to the mall for legit 5 years and would be like, hey man, it broke. Like, need my new screen protector. The guy would be like, "No way, bro. He's back. There's no way." He'd have receipt like ready to roll. Like, was just
This
so
is
ready for that moment.
your
And
dad,
would
Larry,
full what?
full Larry David.
Oh
That's
yeah,
amazing.
yeah. He modeled his life after that for sure. And the guy never turned him down. I was blown away. I think he just eventually we did go one time and like the kiosk was just gone. My dad basically fell to his knees, but
He made it big, dude.
I was like, "No, bro, not the screen protector." Oh man.
Yep, that was a good war room. All right, good job, boys. We're going into the bye week. We can just take a chill pill. Maybe we win the national championship. Maybe.
Maybe Marcel wins the Heisman.
Uh,
Maybe we repeat.
Maybe we go 8-4. Who knows?
Maybe this is a Saban-esque, better than Saban run.
Yeah, maybe Elko is the next Saban. But we're kind of waiting on that. So
Actually, let's be early on that. I'm okay with that.
that's the take for after we beat Missouri. This is the new Saban run.
We're so close. So close to doing it. Just all right.
Are we done, bro?
We can be done.
Thank you, guys.